Hello everyone, let me introduce you to one of our newest resource types, and this is the Twinkl magazine or Twinkl student magazine called Discover with Twinkl, and you can find it here. This is the April edition, so this is all ready to help support your students with Anzac Day. There are a couple of interesting features about this magazine. Firstly, they have some different options. So you can have a super color one if you're going to download and print it, and it just helps save on ink. There's an interactive one which I'm going to show you today, and there's also a flip book one, great for putting up on the big screen or adding to your Google Classroom or something of that nature for students to look through. So when you click the download now or download again button, it'll pop up with a little window that says Discover with Twinkl the flip PDF, or Discover with Twinkl the issue that is just a PDF version. Both of those are really great options. This one here, interactive, I'll show you also. But if you go with the flipped option, it downloads and looks a little bit like this. It will look great on an interactive whiteboard, like I've said. So you can turn the pages, it will make a sound like you're turning a book. This front page has always got a little bit of information about our Twinkl Originals product, and then it's got a contents page, perfect for reading comprehension, perfect for differentiating learning and choosing a page for different year levels or different level abilities. And each of the topics here are on the contents page for you to see. You can continue to turn the page. We have an editor's note. In the editor's note, it tells you everything that's featured in the magazine. The editors change each week, and just a little hint, if you look at the past couple of editor's notes, you'll notice that they have very interesting names. This editor's note was from Sam Widge, and if you get the kids to have a little think about that, that becomes really interesting and a great topic of discussion for the kids. Next, there's something reading comprehension to do with the name Sandwich. So you can see here that the very next reading comprehension is A Quiet Place. All of these resources are on site. You can get them as standalones if you like, but I will show you the interactive PDF version in a minute, which is fabulous if you want to see how the kids are going with their comprehensions. As we keep turning the pages, you can see the beautiful layout and the beautiful design and concept that we've come up with for these ones. All of the pages have some interesting information. This theme is Anzac Day, but each publication has a theme. And you can keep clicking through. As you can see, children will find this really fascinating to read, really easy. It's filled with not only comprehension text, but we've got information text, we've got different types of levels of reading for all students. You may choose to bake Anzac Day biscuits in your class if you can, so you can bring this recipe up online for the kids. As we click through, there is lots of information. There's some crafts you can do as well. And again, this interactive flip book version of the magazine is just a beautiful way to show it on the screen or have the kids reading it as part of your reading rotations or reading groups. As we flip through to the end, you'll see that there's stories. These can be downloaded on their own and printed for the kids to complete. This colouring would look amazing as a mural on your classroom wall or in your classroom window. And all of this issue, again, is Anzac Day themed. As you get towards the end, there is a bit of a crossword here for the kids to complete if you like, some information about Twinkl, some information about Susie and Jonathan Seaton. They're actually the founders of Twinkl, and their story is here, and then the contributors to this magazine. On the back here, I'd just like to highlight this section. We do have a student feedback section. We're really interested to know what the kids think about the Discover with Twinkl magazine. They can send us in what they like about it, something that they've done. Maybe they've taken a photo and send in the colouring in that they completed. We're really interested to see what they think and how we could make it better. They can email discover@twinkl.com.au, or you can on their behalf from your class. We will reply. We will give kids the time and let them know that we've received their email. They can also request different types of resources they might like to see or activities they might like to see within their magazine. So this is the amazing flipped version. This is I'll just show you the interactive PDF version, and this is where it takes your teaching sort of to the next level in marking and those sorts of things. You can pop a version of this into a Google Classroom or into Compass if that's a learning task for them, anything like that you can receive files in if that's what you use. It's the same magazine, but it literally has a place where you can type. So here again is the picnic. It says what has happened in the plot so far. The kids can select that and type in. What is the setting of the story? For this one, the setting is at a park. You could bring this up on an interactive whiteboard and show students as a brilliant work example of how you would like them to answer that question. You get the kids that just write park. We can then show them, you can actually write a full sentence, making sure they're answering the question. So this is our interactive version. It's really, really wonderful, and you'll be able to get in time back from the kids what their responses and check in with their comprehension and their understanding of the text. This is just a little guide to Discover with Twinkl, the student magazine. We have issues starting from January. It's a back to school issue. If you would like to, you can go back and have a look. And I hope that this little video has helped you understand Discover with Twinkl.